Do you ever feel like your life is falling apart? Like, no matter how hard you try, no matter how hard you fight for the right to have those things that you wanted, things doesn't seem to go right. There are so many things that doesn't really make sense for me at this moment, and I know that I do not need to really fully understand everything that is happening right now because that is life and it is full of surprises. And if you are in the same situation like me, I know exactly how you feel. You are not alone in that everyone goes through the same situation as you. More often than not, we might feel conflicts arise, problems keeps coming, we are losing people, losing opportunities and losing hope in our lives. But always remember that there is a brighter days ahead. Maybe nothing seems to make sense for you right now as it is for me, but remember that life has a way of breaking us before it builds us. They say no pain, no gain. And honestly, I've found that true. Looking back, every wound that I've endured has shaped me. Every heartbreak has taught me lessons, and every failure has strengthened me. So if you feel like life is breaking you right now, just remember that this isn't the end of your story. I truly believe that pain is not punishment. It doesn't mean that you're a failure. And every great transformation starts with the breaking. So, if there's something in your life that you don't really understand why it is happening, and you've tried and tried and tried to fight for some things in your life, and it doesn't really work out the way that you expected, just choose to believe that it is for the better. There are things that we cannot really comprehend while it is happening right now, but in hindsight, you will surely understand the reason for every pain, every failure, every heartache. There is always a reason for that. If you don't know the answer right now, just let it be. Sometimes, whenever our life seems falling apart, it is not really because you are failing as a person. It might be a redirection. There is a purpose for why your life seems falling apart. We often think that our struggles and our setbacks are a sign that something is wrong. But what if that is really a sign that something is being made right? What if the things that you're losing doesn't really meant to stay? Or maybe you are settling for less than what you actually deserve. There are always a reason for everything that's going on. It might be painful and it might be hard, but think about it. Growth is really uncomfortable. Transformation is painful. But we need that in life, right? We are meant to grow. So if you feel like your life's falling apart, Maybe it's actually falling into place. Maybe this pain is making a space for something better, a better future, a way to reach your dreams faster, a season to fully be healed from whatever trauma or inner childhood, a time to really grow and mature as a person. You may not see it now, and I'm talking to myself too. But one day, we are going to realize that the breaking is actually just the beginning for our happy ending. I truly believe that pain is temporary and it's not gonna last forever. Remember, you are really not alone. So let this be an encouragement that this season of breaking is necessary and everyone goes through hard seasons of life. Last but not the least, do not dwell on the negatives. If there is one thing that I would like you to get from this short video is this. What you focus on, you'll bring about. Yes, you might be going through something difficult, painful situations, things doesn't make sense, and you are feeling uncertain of your future, and you are afraid, but do not forget to find pockets of joy in your everyday life. Those little moments to be grateful for. Those are the things that's gonna help you to get through this season. Life is a journey, and it is your responsibility to encourage yourself because most of the time it's gonna be between you and God that knows exactly what's going on in your heart. So, train your mind to focus on the future goal, the brighter days, and trust that you are capable of getting through this. Our mind and our faith is so powerful. What feels like an ending might actually be the beginning of something greater.